Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Thanks for watching. Hey, it's another great day in Cleveland, and here's what's happening. Caramoo House, the Downtown Cleveland Alliance, and Ingenuity Cleveland teamed up to host the first Metro Health Cleveland Juneteenth Freedomfest.
Today's Metro Health Cleveland Juneteenth Freedomfest is so monumental, so significant. The entire world last year woke up, right? And we all took this Cleveland pledge to do something different, to do better, and this is a manifestation of just that.
Juneteenth marks the ending of slavery on June 19, 1865, but it hasn't always been celebrated like it should be.
I think it's tremendous, and I think it's incredible how quickly the community mobilized around this holiday, how quickly this event was put together, and the fact that the president just signed the legislation on Thursday afternoon at 3:30, and then we've already had this event together, and we're celebrating here today, I think is tremendous.
Freedom Fest featured a vendor village showcasing more than 20 black businesses and entrepreneurs, as well as community and educational programs. They also celebrated the rich historical presence of African American arts and culture in Cleveland.
Man, it's amazing, right? For so long, it has been the fight for us to get recognition for the things that are valuable to us. And now that we're starting to see that, right, these things give us the strength and the power to again, tell that narrative. And so having different artists available that are producing mural pieces, right? Having different organizations, including ourselves, that are able to tell that story in their own unique ways, right? And doing it with different cultures and ethnicities, right? It gives us the power to tell our story in a way that is true to the culture, which is different from what traditionally has happened, right? People co-opt the culture and they tell the story for us. And this is one of those opportunities for us to do it ourselves.
Today is a celebration. We have amazing music and vendors and all sorts of great things to do, but it's also really calling to attention for everyone in the community about why the celebration is important, but also the work that we have to continue to do.
July 4th is celebrated as a day of freedom, but in 1776, blacks were still enslaved. Juneteenth is truly America's second Independence Day.
Juneteenth is super important. I mean, for the longest time, we've been celebrating a day that we weren't really freed on. So it's important to know the history and the significance of Juneteenth. This is the first event. Hopefully it's the first of many, but I like it. It's important that we know. A lot of people didn't even know of Juneteenth, so I'm surprised to hear that. I didn't even know about it till a couple years ago. I like being a part of this. Like I said, it's the first one, so it's going down in the books. I mean, a lot of people are gonna remember this. Hopefully they have more, but if it's the only one, I had a hand in it, so I like that.
Oh, I mean, with the support of our sponsors, this is definitely happening next year, definitely the day after that. We're very excited to partner with Caramoo House, allow Caramoo House to shine. People don't know that Caramoo House is the oldest black producing theater in the country. Nobody has a Caramoo House. If you were of African descent and you wanted to go perform on Broadway, you had to get that blue check verified coming out of Caramoo. So we're very excited to give them this stage and perform right here in the heart of downtown Cleveland.
Now, Juneteenth will be celebrated in Cleveland forever.
We're going to be passing an ordinance declaring Juneteenth an official holiday in the city of Cleveland. We need an ordinance to do that, and the mayor is on board. He's got his administration has the ordinance drafted. I've talked to my colleagues, and we are ready to push this ordinance forward. We're going to pass it under suspension, our first meeting back to declare Juneteenth an official holiday in the city of Cleveland.
If you'd like more information about the Juneteenth Freedom Fest or to be a part of next year's celebration, visit JuneteenthCLE.com. Cross Country Mortgage is moving its world headquarters back home to Cleveland, where it all started.
So we were founded 18 years ago by our founder, Ron Lenhart Jr., and he actually started his very first office here in the city of Cleveland with only 5 people. And fast forward 18 years, we've outgrown our space, and he wanted to come back to a great place, and here we are in the Superior Arts District.
In its 18 years of existence, Cross Country Mortgage went from a small office in Cleveland to having branches all across the U.S.
We have branches in every state. We have over 500 locations, and he's built the business to a huge nationwide. We're actually the top 10 retail lender in the country.
Cross Country's new headquarters is slated to open sometime in Q1 of 2022, bringing with it nearly 600 new jobs, which makes Ward 7 Councilman Bashir Jones very happy.
In the past 4 years, you're talking about Cleveland Foundation moving into Ward 7. You're talking about over 1,000 new doors as far as development, as far as houses and buildings, Allen Estates. And now you're talking about the cross-country mortgage, over 500 jobs brought here to Ward 7, to the city of Cleveland. I mean, this is absolutely huge. It's a game changer. It really is.
The new headquarters will be located in the Superior Arts District. Cross Country Mortgage is currently holding a contest for local artists to have their work displayed in the building, and it's up to you to vote.
It's called paintthedistrict.com, where you can go and vote. So every quarter, we're going to invite an artist to showcase their artwork, and then the community and everyone can just vote. And at the end of the year, we're going to select one artist to actually put up a huge mural in the lobby of our building.
Local artists Gina Skordos and Jenna Conforti, who create under the name Contrast High, are excited to be a part of the competition.
We love the idea. We appreciate Cross Country Mortgage so much that they're honoring this neighborhood and trying to revitalize the art scene. So it's kind of a no-brainer for us. We love to participate, and here we are.
And if you'd like to vote on the artists you'd like to see create the mural in the new Cross Country Mortgage headquarters, visit paintthedistrict.com. New artists' work will be posted every quarter. The Cleveland Cavaliers hosted a private NBA draft lottery party for season ticket holders at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse to watch live coverage of the 2021 draft lottery. The Cavaliers organization went all out for members of the Wine and Gold United with an all-you-can-eat buffet and drinks, accompanied by large screens all over. Once the draft lottery started, fans migrated from the courtside club to the arena seats to view the action on the Jumbotron. The Cavs finished the season with a 22-50 record, which gave them an 11.5% chance of ending up with the first overall pick, but the highest odds of obtaining the 7th pick at 25.5%. And for the first time since 2014, the lottery balls fell in favor of the Cavs. The team ended up with the 3rd overall pick. Cavs general manager Kobe Altman talked about this year's draft experience and what the number 3 pick will mean for the franchise.
Can you describe the emotions of now knowing that you have the 3rd overall pick in this draft?
Yeah, it was an incredible sequence of events. So I show up to my room in Chicago, and there's this massive, not sort of a duffel, but like this cask of equipment. And I open up the equipment, and there's an iPad, 3 tripods, 2 iPhones, and a light. And I had to set this up for a virtual draft or a lottery. And a lot of that stuff's beyond me. I was proud that I could set that up the way I did. And so I'm in my room, and I'm the lights blasting at me. I'm listening to the live feed on my earpod, and I'm trying to keep my emotions to myself, because you're on screen and you're on mic'd up, and your heart's pounding. But listen, I mean, we're fortunate. It's the lottery balls, as you know, can go either way, and we're in a really, really good position, I feel.
What's it mean to the franchise, though, Kobe, knowing the stakes?
I think it's a tremendous opportunity. I think it really positions us well. Look, I think when we started this a few years back, we talked about building through the draft and creating sustainable success. There's some real game changers at the top of this draft, but also it puts us in a position to really capitalize on different opportunities throughout the landscape of the NBA with this position. So, we're fortunate to be able to have this pick, add another talented young man to this roster. But when you look at sort of our young core that I talked to you guys about a lot, we're in good shape from a talent perspective, and we're going to have another large injection of talent coming soon.
This year's offseason promises to be an essential one for the growth of the Cleveland Cavaliers organization. There is a place in Cleveland that serves delicious ribs, chicken, and wings. But to the community, JB's Grill serves much more than that. JB's Grill is run by Barbara Bradford Williams, and the children of the neighborhood know they can stop by and pick up a bag full of snacks, healthy food, and other treats every day.
Every Monday through Friday, we give away goodies to the children. And of course, they love it. It's all different kind of snacks, and we have breakfast items too. We allow them to pick out what they want. They can fill their bags up, and they can be on their way. You like the program? Thank you.
JB's Grill is located at East 67th and Harvard. While the adults can go in and purchase some mouth-watering ribs and other delicacies, the kids can go next door to participate in JB's Lunch and Literacy program.
JB's Lunch and Literacy is in Suite 4 of this shopping center. So, JB's Lunch and Literacy provides books, kids Zumba, meaning the kids can dance, exercise, and free lunch, free breakfast, and also a learning environment for the children. So the reason why we're doing this is because we know school is out. Kids need somewhere to go to learn these things, to do these things. So we open up the facility for the children to come in and be able to have a nice environment to do things with.
Williams says she wants you to stop by and see how she's helping the community. She also wants you to know that she's only a phone call away should you ever need her.
If anybody want to come stop by, they're more than welcome to. We're here 7 days a week, obviously, because we're here, we have the restaurant. So you can come get meals anytime you want to. We have a contact number, 216-355-7140. That's my number that you can call me and you can say, hey, I'm in need of some snacks. I'm in need of some cereal, and I'll tell you to come pick it up.
The Cleveland Museum of Art on the east side has been one of the city's greatest attractions for over 100 years. Now they're expanding with their efforts to the west side with the brand new Community Arts Center in the Clark-Fulton neighborhood.
The inauguration of this exciting project in the beautiful new Pivot Center on West 25th Street was born of the museum's 2017 strategic plan, Making Art Matter.
CMA decided to double down on their long-standing commitment to offering hands-on workshops and events, as well as introducing new audiences to art and the museum.
We've had a community arts department for 30 years at the Cleveland Museum of Art, and we've moved from space to space over the years. This is now going to be a dedicated space to the community arts department, which houses Parade the Circle objects along with a staff and artists working in the space.
Beginning this morning, visitors may drop by at any time to enjoy free art-making experiences. And later in the summer, as we further relax the safety protocols that we imposed in the pandemic, we will offer more and more. There will be studio and gallery experiences for school groups as well as community organizations, classes and workshops led by local artists, after-school experiences and summer camps, activities and workspaces for participants in our annual Lantern Festival, our Chalk Festival, and above all, our signature event, Parade the Circle.
This new Community Arts Center was developed with the goal of collaborating with the neighborhood as much as possible.
We're going to be talking with the community in person here at the center, community members, business owners, community groups, to really shape our programs. The museum is very aware that we are moving into a neighborhood that is already culturally rich in the arts, and we want to make sure that what we're offering is appropriate and accepted by the neighborhood. So we're not going to just make decisions about what to offer people. We're actually going to have conversations with the community and then build a bunch of programs to offer people based on the conversations we have.
The Community Arts Center, located on 2937 West 25th Street, will be open Wednesday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 5. Finally tonight, Cleveland's Tuskegee Airmen were honored in a celebration at Hopkins Airport.
1, 2, 3.
And we at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport are proud of this exhibit and to be able to exhibit this wonderful plaque honoring Commander General Davis and the Cleveland's own Tuskegee Airmen. Let us all give them a round of applause, please. Thank you.
This dedication culminates the city's of Cleveland's commitment to the legacy of these men and women. In 2019, our committee member, Michael Shockley, chose to highlight the Tuskegee Airmen as part of our annual Black History program.
The daughter of one of the honorees on the plaque is thrilled her mother could be forever honored.
Thank you so much for including my mother in this wonderful plaque display, and also to Richard Enty, Vice President. Thank you so much. It's really an honor, and my mother will be absolutely thrilled. She loved being part of the Tuskegee Airmen, going to the meetings, connecting with her fellow airmen.
Congratulations on a job well done, and thank you to all the men and women who have served this country.
TV20 is streaming live 24/7. Visit TV20Cleveland.com to see our live feed and more. Stay connected with TV20 wherever you go by liking and following us on Facebook and Twitter, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page to watch our numerous programs. Thanks for watching. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.